A country with unique characteristics, that has one of the lowest average altitudes in the world, the Netherlands preserves in the center of the territory a vast wooded area composed mainly of lakes and canals. In this environment where summers are often cool and winters are harsh, lives one of the most popular horses in the world, the Friesian. The Friesian descends from horses that populated the west of the province of Friesland almost 3,000 years ago, where the remains of a similar horse were discovered. Archaeologists attest that it was used as a mount by Roman soldiers during the construction of Hadrian's Wall around the year 150. The first written evidence of the breed's name is a statement that John Frederick I of Saxony came to Speyer in 1544 on a Friesian stallion. In the 16th century the Spanish army arrived with its horses, so it is possible that the Friesian was crossed at that time with Arabs and Andalusians. The Friesian became an expression of wealth in the late 19th century, often used when peasants went to church or for entertainment. He will go through a very difficult period between the 19th and 20th centuries, because he will have to compete with heavier horses. Farmers did not hesitate to acquire draft horses, which they crossed with the Friesian, which almost caused its extinction. In 1913 there were only 3 stallions available for breeding, which were saved by the Het Fries Paard, which registered them in a genealogical register. It will be like a renaissance for breeding thanks to a purchasing policy and the intervention of experts, which will save the Friesian from collapse. The Borculo Stud Farm and the Oorsprong Stud Farm, founded in 1885 in Huis ter Heide by the Van Eysinge family, played an important role in this. In order for the Friesian to compete with other horses, the emphasis after 1913 was on strength rather than luxury, and it would become somewhat smaller and heavier. This model no longer exists today, which is a good thing, because the type that emerged from these crosses would not have allowed the Friesian to achieve the success that we know it has. This rise is essentially based on the decision of the breeding company to reorient the breed towards leisure riding and make it a versatile horse. Rather than opting for crossbreeding with other breeds, breeders will choose inbreeding, with the help of the University of Utrecht, which will put in place a drastic selection of young stallions. This is how, in just a few decades, the Friesian became one of the most sought-after and famous horses in the world. A probable descendant of the Tarpan, the Friesian was influenced by the Berber horse, the Andalusian, now named purebred Spanish horse and Lusitano, and the Arab. It has also been crossed with the Oldenburg, and more occasionally, with the Thoroughbred, but nowadays there would be no trace of the latter in the genes of the breed. There are 2 types of models, the Baroque type and the Sport type. The Baroque type has retained the original morphology of the breed. The Sport type is lighter, with a more powerful hindquarters, and a more extended gait. It is probably one of the only horse breeds in the world that can be recognized at a glance, so unique is its appearance. The coat color is exclusively black in all its shades. A small white mark on the head is tolerated for mares, but forbidden for stallions. He is between 1.55 m and 1.75 m tall and weighs between 600 and 800 kilograms. The Friesian is a very affectionate horse and close to man. He is balanced, kind, gentle and sensitive, which does not prevent him from being sometimes playful. His character is a real asset, especially during his education. However, he may have difficulty adapting to a new owner. One of the Friesian's greatest qualities is his versatility, but the Baroque type is not a very good athlete, due to his lack of endurance. Very popular in equestrian shows, it is regularly seen on film bills, where its incomparable allure causes a sensation. The Friesian is considered a symbol of the cultural heritage of the Netherlands and a source of pride for the province of Friesland, which emphasizes the notion of racial purity and national identity. With a herd of around 60,000 horses, the Friesian is one of the breeds with the most pedigree records worldwide. The long history of the breed and a consistent breeding policy have consolidated its original characteristics, and it is on this solid foundation that the Friesian is the majestic horse that we can see today.